Greetings of the day. Here we are, Yasmin Sultana and Muhammad Asif, with our paper investigating the attitudes of school students towards virtual learning environment. At the outset, we would like to express our heartfelt thanks to the conference chair, Dr. Professor Ramesh Chandar Sharma and Dr. Dursun Akaslan for accepting our abstract and giving us the opportunity to be a part of this third international conference on virtual reality. So this is how our paper goes.
Thank you, Dr. Yasmin. Now I, Muhammad Asif, uh, trying to give a framework and a basic idea about the paper. And as Dr. Yasmin have told you about the title, that is the investigating the attitudes of school students toward virtual learning environment. So actually we are trying to put in a frame that have made this virtual learning more uh, feasible as well as very popular among educationists and every other community of professional. That was the corona, and that is still continuous. So if we see the education under COVID, there are a lot of changes that happened during the corona period. And first among them, that the adverse impact that COVID has on education. So there was no other alternative that was available to continue the educational system. And therefore, we switched towards the online learning as the only available alternative that we have. And during this time, the technology was the savior, and that has made us to increase our access towards the education system, to the teachers, the students, the administration, and everyone who is concerned about the education. And therefore, this education system that is prevalent right now, even under COVID, that is that is described as education in emergency, and number of platforms were already available. And during this time, the different companies, corporations, and even educational institutions came forward with number of tools, platforms, websites, softwares that helped us to learn and to continue our education during emergency system. And this shift that has taken place during the corona period actually evoked the mixed reactions from the educational fraternity. So not only from teachers but students also, not only from administration but parents also, they all came with their reactions. And now therefore we found it important to conduct a study on the particular group that is students, to understand their attitude towards the virtual learning environment. The way teaching learning happened during pandemic at the school level. So as just we have mentioned that online learning was a suitable alternative in order to avoid the pandemic. And both by the government and non-governmental organizations took different initiative to take the noble cause of education to be continued. And therefore we find not only the ICT tools that were made available free of cost, but also the e-resources that were made available to people sitting in remote areas, as well as at the centers of the educational institution. These are the two objectives that we define for ourselves. So the first one is to study the attitude of school students toward virtual learning environment. And then because it was a very new kind of experience for students and teachers and everyone, so therefore it was of immense importance that we understand the challenges that they have faced during the virtual learning environment. The research design that is followed here, that is qualitative research design. And because we wanted to go deeper and try to understand that how actually it has impacted the life of these students. The students we have taken, they came from the particular school, that is the Kendriya Vidyalaya Central School in India. and we have taken samples. We have taken the students from class 9th and 10th. These are the description of the samples, and we have taken the KB students. So now, two different tools were used in this study. For objective one, we had the open-ended questionnaire, and data were collected from 120 students. So 12 statements were there, and 5 dimensions. Under 5 dimensions, we have divided all these statements. So the dimensions are mentioned here, as we can see. That's the quality of information provided, because this is the one of the biggest challenge, how to make the quality material accessible to students. And then also the quality of the system was another crucial factor that has to be investigated. Then also satisfaction level, because overall the education system should be very satisfactory for their clients, for their students, and all those who are involved. Then also the academic support was very important, because the situation took many people to the level of depression and the other serious problem. Therefore, academic support was crucial to be investigated. And then also, how did students feel about continuing this online learning in future or e-learning in future? And this is the objective too. So we have taken selectively the interviews from the students. So 10 students were contacted, and data were collected from them. Then we come to data analysis, as we have mentioned, but again we put it here, the objective for our reference, that we wanted to understand the study of school students toward virtual learning environment. Now, these are the 5 dimensions that we are talking about. What are the students' attitudes toward the quality of information provided through virtual environment? And what are the students' attitudes toward the system quality? How satisfied are the students with the virtual learning environment? And the feeling of the students to continue about the online learning or virtual learning environment, and also the kind of support that they received from teachers and other members. So these are the dimensions. And as we found that mostly it remained a positive statement or response from the students about the different aspects or different dimensions of the objective one. So as we can see, the data is available, the data are available here, that information provided the students that appeared very useful, relevant. They found it is understandable, interesting, and sufficient. So in all these statements, we found that students were much in favor, or they have accepted it very well. Then also this is about the second dimension, that is the systems quality. And again, only in terms of user friendliness, we found that some students felt difficulty. Otherwise, in most of the cases, the students remained very positive about them. Then in terms of resolving the difficulties that students were having, so again a huge number of the students felt it positive. Then we were having the question about the continuity of this online learning system, virtual learning system, in future also. So here we find a divided opinion among the students. So positive is much in number in comparison to negative, but still it has to be explored further, because this trend is going to be continued, but in what manner it has to be made suitable for students. And this is the satisfaction level. So again, we see a kind of division in the mind of students, that 55% feel that yes, this online virtual learning helps them to learn better, but other students felt it for various reasons that they didn't find it is as important as the face-to-face mode. And then but still they felt contented, because there was no other option available. This is the objective too. So we try to investigate, because in informal discussion with the students also, we identified number of challenges that they have faced in virtual learning mode. So we thought to document these issues through our research, and these are the 4 dimensions we have taken under objective 2 to understand the problems that they are facing. One is the home related environment, and that is very important because a school or educational institution can provide the same kind of a quality environment for everyone, but home is a very different because it shows the socio-economic structure that is prevalent in the society, and students belong to different community group and socio-economic classes. Therefore, everyone was not comfortable to continue education at home. So work from home and study from home is still a very debatable kind of concept. Then infrastructure related issues, because at home the Wi-Fi network availability of gadgets were not equally distributed among students. Then connectivity was one of the biggest factor that hampered the online learning. And then health related challenges that we have seen emerging once we have spent some time using online learning, because related to eyes, related to fatigue and everything started emerging. Now, let's talk about some of the findings that we have. So, overall, students remain very positive about the learning environment that was available to them virtually, and they were comfortable with online mode of learning process. That is quite uh, uh, that is quite good point when we have continued education in this mode. And then they face little difficulty in staying motivated, because this motivation helped students to continue the learning uh, in the mid of different issues that they have faced. And but one problem that they have highlighted, that due to the accessibility to large materials that were there available online, students are facing the abundance of materials. So now, as we talk about the digital literacy and critical literacy, that it is not the time where we are lacking in materials, but we lack in critical understanding of those materials and the quality of those materials. So this can be further taken by other researchers as their issue. And then poor internet speed, where this draws attention of the government to make net connectivity available to everyone in order to continue the virtual learning environment for students. And this is the thing that actually we have talked about, but again we are showing it here because they are important to be emphasized again and again. So these are the some of the things. And also one area that need to be further investigated, that is a lack of academic integrity, because assessment become a matter of question as students are able to copy. Students were doing copying and then all these things. So how in this way the academic activities could be continued, that is also a question that need to be further investigated. So this is the overall idea that we try to portray through our research. So students were having comfortability in dealing with the technology, but also they were having some infrastructure problem and some home related problem that cannot be avoided in a day or two. It has to be taken for longer term. So with this, we came to an end, and we are again very sincerely thankful to the organizers for giving us this opportunity to continue to present our findings and sharing our paper with you. Thank you.